Many people work hard every single day to earn money. They wake up early, go to work, run businesses, hustle through traffic, and push themselves just to increase their income. But there is one major problem that many people never really think about. After earning money, they often do not know where that money should go. Some people simply keep their money sitting in a bank account for years. Others try random investments they heard about from friends or social media. Unfortunately, many people end up losing money because they invested without understanding where wealth truly grows. The truth is that money by itself does not create wealth. Wealth is created when money is placed in the right opportunities and allowed to grow over time. Across the world, researchers have studied how the majority of millionaires and billionaires built their wealth. While there are many ways to make money, a few investment paths have consistently created the largest number of wealthy individuals. In this video, we are going to explore 7 powerful investments that have helped create some of the richest people in the world. Some of these may surprise you, and some of them might already be around you without you realizing their true power. By the end of this video, you may start looking at money and opportunities in a completely different way. Let us begin with the first investment that has created countless millionaires across generations. The first powerful investment is owning your own business. Owning a business has long been one of the most effective ways to build wealth because it gives a person control over a system that generates value. When someone owns a business, they are not only earning income from their own work, but they are also creating a structure that can continue producing profits as it grows. Many of the wealthiest individuals in the world built their fortunes through businesses they started or owned. Jeff Bezos began with a simple idea of selling books online, and that idea eventually grew into Amazon, one of the largest companies in the world. Elon Musk built companies like Tesla and SpaceX by focusing on innovation and long-term technological change. These businesses did not just generate income. They created massive value that expanded over time. One of the biggest advantages of owning a business is scalability. A business can start small and grow to serve thousands or even millions of customers. As the customer base grows, revenue can increase dramatically. Successful businesses also create assets that may later be sold, expanded, or passed on to future generations. Starting a business does not always require massive capital. Many entrepreneurs begin with small ideas such as service businesses, retail shops, online platforms, or digital products. What matters most is solving a problem that people are willing to pay for. While business ownership involves effort and risk, it has consistently been one of the strongest wealth-building paths in modern history. Now let us move to the second investment that has quietly created wealth for generations. The second investment is real estate. Real estate refers to property such as land, houses, apartments, and commercial buildings that people purchase as investments. Real estate has remained popular for centuries because it is a tangible asset. Unlike many financial instruments that exist digitally, property is something people can physically see and control. One reason real estate creates wealth is appreciation. Over time, the value of property often increases as cities grow and populations expand. Land in growing areas can become extremely valuable as demand for housing and infrastructure increases. Another powerful advantage of real estate is rental income. When property owners rent their buildings or apartments to tenants, they receive regular payments that can become a steady source of passive income. Some investors build entire portfolios of rental properties that generate income every month. Many successful investors have built enormous fortunes through property. Real estate developer Donald Bren built a vast property empire in the United States, while investor Barbara Corcoran turned a small loan into a multi-million-dollar real estate business. Real estate also offers flexibility. Investors can buy land and hold it until its value increases, purchase rental properties that generate cash flow, or renovate older buildings and sell them for profit. Because property often increases in value over time while also producing income, real estate has become one of the most trusted investments for long-term wealth building. But real estate is not the only powerful investment that has created massive fortunes. The third investment is stock market investing. When people invest in stocks, they are essentially buying ownership shares in companies. As the company grows and becomes more profitable, the value of those shares can increase. Over time, this growth can create enormous wealth for patient investors. One of the most famous investors in history is Warren Buffett. He began investing at a young age and built one of the largest investment fortunes in the world by carefully choosing companies with strong long-term potential. His investment philosophy focuses on patience, research, and the power of compound growth. Stocks can generate wealth in two main ways. The first is capital appreciation, which happens when the value of a company's shares increases. The second is dividends, which are portions of company profits distributed to shareholders. Today, investing in stocks has become more accessible than ever. Many online platforms allow individuals to buy shares of companies directly from their phones or computers. However, successful stock investing requires discipline and long-term thinking. Many wealthy investors focus on holding strong companies for years instead of trying to make quick profits. By owning shares in successful companies, investors participate in the growth of those businesses. Now, before we move to the next set of investments, here is something interesting. If you are someone who genuinely wants to learn how money grows and how successful people think about wealth, you will probably enjoy the next part of this video even more. The next investments on this list are some of the most powerful wealth-building paths that many people overlook. And if you are the kind of person who likes learning about business, money, and smart investing strategies, you might want to make sure you do not miss future videos like this. Subscribe now. But for now, let us continue because the next investment on this list introduces a completely different way people have built wealth across the world. And it might be one of the most interesting ones yet. Now, let us continue with the remaining investments on our list, because the next ones reveal some very interesting ways wealth has been created across the world. Many people only think about businesses, real estate, or stocks, but there are other powerful opportunities that have quietly produced many millionaires over the years. The fourth investment that has created many wealthy individuals is network marketing. Network marketing is a business model where individuals distribute products or services directly to consumers while also building teams of other distributors. As the network grows, income can be generated not only from personal sales, but also from the activity of the team. One of the reasons network marketing has created many successful entrepreneurs is because it allows people to start a business with relatively low capital compared to traditional companies. Instead of investing huge amounts of money into buildings, inventory, or employees, individuals can leverage an existing company system, products, and distribution structure. According to Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, network marketing is powerful not only because of the income potential, but also because of the skills people develop while building their business. These skills include leadership, communication, sales, and the ability to build and manage teams. Many individuals who entered network marketing did not initially have business experience. Yet through persistence and learning, they built large organizations and achieved financial independence. The real strength of this model lies in duplication. When systems are simple and teams grow, income can expand beyond the effort of a single individual. The fifth investment that has produced enormous wealth is technology and digital business. Over the last few decades, technology has transformed the global economy. Many of the richest people in the world built their fortunes through technology-driven companies. Technology businesses have the unique advantage of scalability. A digital product or platform can reach millions of users across the world without requiring physical stores in every location. This allows technology companies to grow extremely fast once their products gain popularity. Consider how companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Google began with relatively small ideas that later expanded into global giants. The founders of these companies created products that millions of people rely on every day, which generated enormous value. Technology businesses today include software companies, online platforms, digital services, e-commerce stores, mobile applications, and many other innovations. Even individuals can now create digital products such as online courses, mobile apps, or content platforms that generate income from a global audience. The sixth investment that has created many successful people is investing in yourself. While this may not sound like a traditional investment, it is actually one of the most powerful wealth-building strategies in the world. Investing in yourself means improving your skills, knowledge, and abilities so that you can create greater opportunities in the future. Many highly successful individuals dedicate time to reading books, attending seminars, learning new skills, and constantly improving themselves. Warren Buffett has often mentioned that he spends a large portion of his day reading and learning. Elon Musk is also known for studying complex subjects, such as engineering and physics, to expand his knowledge. When people invest in their education and personal development, they increase their ability to earn income, start businesses, and make better financial decisions. Skills can open doors that money alone cannot. The seventh and final investment on our list is agriculture and natural resources. Agriculture is one of the oldest and most essential industries in human history. Every person on the planet depends on food, which means the demand for agricultural production will always exist. Investments in farmland, livestock, crop production, and agricultural supply businesses have created wealth for many investors over generations. Some investors purchase farmland and lease it to farmers, while others operate farming businesses themselves. Natural resources, such as minerals, energy, and raw materials, also play a major role in the global economy. Countries and companies depend on these resources for industrial production, transportation, and energy generation. Because these resources are essential to everyday life, they often remain valuable over long periods of time. As we reach the end of this discussion, one important principle becomes very clear. Most wealthy individuals do not rely on only one investment. Instead, they diversify across multiple opportunities. A person might build a business, invest in real estate, purchase stocks, learn new skills, and explore emerging industries like technology. By spreading investments across different areas, they reduce risk while increasing the potential for long-term growth. Financial success rarely happens overnight. It usually grows gradually as people make consistent decisions, learn from experience, and place their money into opportunities that expand over time. If you found this video helpful and you would like to continue learning more about business, investing, and financial growth strategies, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay connected for future videos. And before you go, I would like to hear from you. Which of these 7 investments do you believe has the greatest potential to build wealth in today's world? Let me know in the comments, because your perspective might help someone else discover a new opportunity.